Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today is second day of ownership of my 1989 Nissan Skyline Gtr. And we are currently at a little special road outside of Washington DC in Virginia. It's called Skyline Drive. So I thought it'd be really cool to take the Skyline on Skyline Drive. So I'm gonna make a video today. I'm gonna call it my first day of ownership. First official day of ownership of my Skyline. And then in a year from now, I'm gonna make another video of 1 year ownership of my Skyline and look back on it and kind of compare and see how far it's come or how much I've fallen in love with it or how much I hate it. Hopefully not that. Right now my camera's on my tripod in my passenger floorboard. Jordan's behind me. We're just cruising along this nice little scenic route. Got some GoPro shots coming. Hopefully we can keep a good shot going as far as the camera because the lighting is a little bit weird in here. So I'm gonna get started with my first initial reactions about the car and what I think about it, my day one of ownership. I'm gonna go start with the obvious. It is right-hand drive, and that is definitely the weirdest part about this car. So it's not so much the gear selecting, it's more about the lane positioning. That's the hardest part about driving the right-hand drive, is because whenever you get in the zone, you've been driving left-hand drive for so long, you kind of zone off and kind of start drifting to where your brain thinks you should be whenever you kind of zone out and just drive. So every once in a while I'll catch myself kind of drifting on the line. I'm like, oh no, I need to correct myself. Stay on the right side, so you're pretty much just driving where the passenger would be. So you gotta always keep that in mind. The speed limit here is 35, so we're trying not to get pulled over because this thing isn't quite registered my name just yet. The next thing that really stood out to me about the Skyline R32 GTR is the RB. I've never driven an RB before in my life. It is so smooth, sounds so crisp. The JR boys were not lying. It sounds amazing. I love it. So they think it's around 360, 370 horsepower. I don't think that's quite to the wheels. It does have the stock RB26, has R34 turbos on it as well. It's got a few other tasteful modifications to it. I'll go over those here in a second. But as far as power, it's nothing crazy. It did come with an Apexi standalone ECU, which I need a few other things, and I'll be able to tune it if I ever want to. Moving on to other modifications, I'll go do a little walk around here in a second. It does have work wheels on this thing, which are 18s, and they are really, really nice. I really love the wheels and how they look. The gloss black, whoo, they are sexy. Let's pick up a little speed, get a little airflow. There are gauges over here, so airflow is key. There we go, picking it up a little bit. Get some air moving through that Mishimoto radiator. Has a Mishimoto in there, which is definitely cool. There are gauges here, turbo, oil pressure, and water. I don't think they're quite accurate, is what JR was saying. They're kind of a rough estimate, so just kind of keeping an eye on temps here as we kind of putt around. Hopefully get some air moving through that radiator, cool this thing down a little bit. It's not too bad. It does have a little bit of a body kit on the front. The bumper and the fenders are aftermarket, which I think they look really nice. They still need painting. We'll figure that out here in a bit. Maybe wrap the car. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So we're just coasting to neutral downhill. Also, it's got a Sparco steering wheel with NRG quick release. It's really cool. It's not the stock wheel, which is kind of, you know, original to the car, obviously, but I really like the Sparco. The quick release is kind of cool. You know, you kind of take it off, kind of, you know, mess with people, be like, oh, here's my steering wheel. Stuff like that. That's always fun. Another thing I want to comment about are these seats. These seats really huggy. Like, I'm 6'4", about 190, 185. I'm pretty thin, but they really do huggy. I'm not sure if they're made for the smaller structured people of Japan or what. I really like the bolstering in them. They're really cool. They're iconic. Such a cool interior of this car. It was really ahead of its time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull over right here, get you guys some scenic pictures. Nice view. Wow, that is a view and a half. All right, we just pulled off here. Check out this view. Wow, that is amazing. You see all the way down. Other side, I don't even know what mountains those are. I'm not even from around here, but it's sick. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the walk around real fast. Jordan's just chilling out in the BMW. Got the GoPro mount on him. So, like I was saying, this is the body kit. It is a matte black finish, so not a big deal there. I'll probably paint it someday or wrap the entire thing like I was saying. This thing was repainted a few times, as you can tell right about, let's see if we can get a shot of it there. Right about here, there's a little red chip. I think it was first, it was like gray or silver, and then it went red. Now it's black. I'm gonna go and run out in the street so I don't get killed really quickly. Give you guys a side shot of it. Those are those amazing work wheels. Like I was saying on there, those look so sick, the 18s. With the Michelin, I believe they're the Pilot Super Sports. Heard really good things about those tires. A lot of traffic. So I'm gonna go ahead, crack open this trunk. Let me show you what extra parts it came with. Thought this would be a good place to do this at. Okay. So it did come with that super cool engraved key. Hopefully you can get a little shot of it there. The one that's engraved in, I heard those are kind of rare. I'm not quite sure on that. Got the little Viper key fob. All the stuff it came with. Has the Hikes rear steer delete, which that's what these little bars are here for, I'm pretty sure. It's got some new emblems that the JR boys never quite put on. Ooh, look at those. Woo, those look good. Set those off carefully. Obviously all this stuff is from overseas. Do not get this stuff here in America. Got a exhaust manifold, another one here. This is what I was talking about, that Apexi, the Apexi standalone ECU. Super cool. Heard that is kind of pricey, so got to be careful with that one for sure. Has HID headlights, that's what that is, and it has some more little headliner stuff. I believe that's about it. Has a few other paperworks, I don't even know what that is, some decals and stuff like that. Has the spare tire under here, already checked. I'm not going to show you that because that's no fun. Came with a little carbon fiber, quote unquote, not sure if it really is. License plate cover of the GTR. Tool bag from over Japan. And some rags that I have no clue what these are, but they're rags. So, got some kicker speakers in the back. You can barely see them there. Haven't fired up the sound system just yet. Here's the spark steering wheel I was telling you about. I'll give you a little bit better shot right there. Boom. Quick release, super fun. If I can get it off, there she is. Super fun, super cool. A lot of people like that. I love the steering wheel. Feels great in your hands. That shift knob, not sure if I'm gonna keep that one, but it's cool, it's weighted, not too bad. I believe it has a short shifter in there as well. Here's my little Jenks tripod setup. I need to get a suction mount that goes directly on the windshield. This thing's not flawless. There's a little bit of a paint clear coat going on me on the top. I think that is just when I waxed it or something like that. Not too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in this beauty. Gonna go take it along this beautiful scenic road, tell you a little bit more about it, and get some cool shots for you. Like I said, the GoPro is on Jordan's BMW back here, so he's gonna get some follow shots for us. Here's the gauge cluster. As you can tell, it is in kilometers, which is really cool. Along with the miles, it's not miles, it is kilometers. So I think it goes to about 84,000 miles. Not too bad. This thing's not perfect, like I said, the dial's missing here, but other than that, got the turbo timer, got the boost controller, which I have no clue what that is. I need to go ahead, look over the boost controller. Need to look over these gauges, make sure all these work so we can kind of keep an eye on all the stuff that we need to keep an eye on so we do not blow this RB up quite yet. Got an aftermarket radio, so hopefully that'll work. That'd be kind of fun and jam out in here. You can tell behind me the back seats are super clean. I got my drone back there. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to fly it in this park that we're in, so that's all right. But it's always super cool, as you can tell right there. You throw your buddies in the back seat of the Skyline, hop down, cruise down a street, and it's not too bad back there, I've heard. So I haven't been back there yet. Hopefully I never am. But let's go ahead, get back to the drive. Ooh, every time, boys. Stuck behind a minivan. So we're currently on our way back to the front of Skyline Drive. This road is amazing. Elevation changes, lots of twists and turns. Beautiful scenery, definitely recommend if you're anywhere in Virginia, check it out. Back to this Skyline. Oh, I don't know if I have anything bad to say about it. I would only just say, if I had to say something bad would be the age of it, I guess. I wouldn't say it's outdated, but it's obviously not a brand new 2015 whatever, you know. So, you know, some of the trim's kind of hanging in the back a little bit. This trim right here is kind of not quite on there 100%, but that's to be expected with a car that's 1989. It's in great shape for a 1989, that's all I gotta say. This car just wants to be driven fast. It wants to run, it wants to get up there in the high RPMs, rev out to about 7,500. It wants to eat, which is terrifying and fun. It's taking everything within me to hold back right now so my tripod doesn't shoot into my seat, because I want to just blaze along these roads, and also the 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, that's also holding me back. I will probably end up doing the Hikes rear steer delete. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys know of anybody who has a GTR R32, let me know down in the comments below. I'd like to get in contact with them and kind of figure out some things, learn some things. Oh man, this thing is so sick. If you've never had the chance to drive a right-hand drive car, I would definitely say try it. Make sure you pay attention, because you can easily screw up and go over the line cause an accident or something like that, so pay attention. But back to the Skyline, overall right now, like I said, first day of ownership, it is a blast. Love the car, so smooth, healthy engine, great body. Got it from some guys, really cool JR boys. Love those guys, super sick. Got to collab with them. If you haven't checked out that video, there's a card right top right hand corner of this video. Check that out for sure. If I had to select my favorite thing about this R32, it would either be the right hand drive and how unique that is, or the RB26. Those are too close. So I'll go ahead and leave that up to some seat time and some time in general. I'll come back at this video in about a year, look back on it, watch it, and then make a 1-year ownership video. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, what I should do with the R32. What do you guys want to see the direction of this build to go, or do you just want me to leave it stock and drive it a lot, make a lot of cool videos, reactions, stuff like that? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Have a good one, guys.